Alright, so can anyone tell me what a theme is? What is a theme, Cassandra? A noun? Or a noun? What is the theme of a story? Yes, she said it's the lesson of the story. Okay, good job. Tim?
It's about the main thing that's going on in the story.
The main thing that's going on in the story. You want to add something? That's what you're going to say? Alright, so when you're reading a book, can there be many different things in a book? Okay, could there just be, you can come up with multiple themes of a story. You can come up with one theme of a story. And so how do you think you will support that theme? Like, if you tell me, hey, Miss Cook, I'm reading this book and the theme is, I don't know, be a good friend, help others. I'm going to say, okay, so what happened in the book to make you think and tell me that the theme is to help others or to be a good friend? How would you explain it? If I haven't read the story, how would you explain it? Yes.
You would say like so and so would not be nice to
So basically, like tell me like what the characters are doing in the story that made you think that, Nate.
Wouldn't that be spoiling the story?
No, you wouldn't tell me the story. But if you were to say, hey, Miss Cook, I'm reading this book, and I say, okay, so what's the theme of this book? What do you think the theme is? And you tell me how to be a good friend or to help others. I'm going to say, okay, so what makes you think that? And then by you telling me maybe evidence, giving me evidence from the story, maybe giving me some examples of what happened, then I'll say, okay, well, I think I might want to read that book. You know what I mean? All right, so that's what we're going to do today with the power of wow. You're going to come up with a theme of the story that you think everybody may not have the same theme, and you're going to support it with evidence from the story, from the text, okay? So, Casey, you mind helping pass out? Don't worry about notebook right now. Just worry about the paper that's coming around. And at the top, we're probably going to cut your name off, but at least put the title of the book. We're on the title line. Yep, the power of wow. Alright, so everyone should be writing the power of wow on their paper. I'm talking about this line right here, guys. Let's do a brief summary of what happened, kind of like what we did yesterday. Okay. Who are the characters? Let's name a few. Kason.
Erica.
Okay. Who else? Jason. Erica. Who else? Y'all just say it out.
Shane. Camera operator. The camera.
It was like 9 characters, I think. Okay, and there were different settings, right? The settings were at the bakery, in the Wow Bus, in Shane's backyard, and where else?
Bakeries in the
parking lot. Okay, so tell me what happened. What happened in the beginning? Someone tell me.
The Wow Bus was going out of business.
The Wow Bus is going out of business. Okay, what else, Cassandra?
The girl
Okay, so they came up with the idea to do,
That was middle.
It kind of was, but we're going to transition into the middle. So, Alina went on the Wild Bus. Miss Ian told her that the Wild Bus was losing funding and it might get shut down. Alina did not like that, so she went to her friend's house, Shane's backyard, remember? And that group of friends came up with a solution. They said, let's raise money by doing a car wash. So then they did what? After they decided to do a car wash, what they do next?
They put up flyers.
They made flyers. They went to Mr. Diaz's bakery and asked him.
And they got supplies.
Yep, could they do their car wash in his parking lot? They got supplies. They went to other businesses and handed out flyers. And then what? It was the day of the car wash, and then what?
The news report.
The news reporters came and
Yep.
And a lot of
And it brought business. It brought business, and they raised a lot of money. And then what did they do with the money they raised?
They gave it to the WOW.
They gave it back to the WOW Bus so that it could continue to operate. Okay, so what are some themes of Power of WOW? Sean?
they all the children were being very selfish.
Being selfless, okay? Cassandra?
Don't do it for yourself.
Don't do something for yourself. Hannah?
Give help to others even if they don't say they want it.
Okay, give help to others. Sarah?
Always help others.
Always help others. I like that one. Layla?
If you want to keep something going, you have to help it to keep going.
If you want to see it keep going, you have to help it keep going. Allie?
Friends help me. Friends.
Okay, friends help friends. Casey? Treat others the way you want to be treated. Those are all good things. Okay, so I'm just going to put some up here to help y'all. Let's narrow it down maybe to 2 or 3 things. All right? So somebody said always help others. I like that one. Does everybody like that one?
Yes.
Okay. So one theme could be always help others. All right. What's another thing?
Don't do it for kindness.
What about always give back? Because I saw people saying don't be selfless, help other people. That's kind of like helping others, but
Don't do it for yourself.
don't do it for yourself. And when you're not doing something for yourself, you're doing it for other people. So giving back, not thinking of yourself. So let's just say give back to others. Don't write these down yet. It's okay if you did. These are just up here to help you pick which one you're going to write about. And what's another one?
Show kindness.
Yeah, show kindness.
Show kindness.
Friends help friends.
I like that one. I like that one too.
He likes you. Others treat. Put the goals in one.
Oh, I got a good one.
What?
Always help your community.
That's always the first.
I think we might need to change to always help communities and then keep give back to others. So always help your community.
Sorry.
That's still the same thing.
But I like that word community. So what you're going to do is on this first block where it says theme, right here, you're going to pick one of those 3 things that you can go back through and find 4 pieces of evidence from the story to support your theme. So if you need to get out your reading books, you can. Okay. If you want to pick your own theme, that's fine also. But if you want to pick one of these 3, that's great. Does everybody understand? So everybody needs to come up with their own theme or pick one of these 3 themes. And just like the personal narrative, don't pick something that you cannot explain good. Page 96. 96. does everybody have their thing written down? Let's get those chosen. Alright, so you're gonna, if I use the theme, always help your community. Remember, mine is an example. I'm going to go back through the story and pick 4 ways that helped me come up with that theme. Okay? So one way that I first think of is the Wow Bus was not just for Miss N. The Wow Bus was for the community. Okay? So I could write how the Wow Bus was about to go out of business. Not out of business, but it was about to get taken away. And y'all, this is very similar to what we did yesterday. But it's kind of showing you a chain of events to make you, because you don't decide the theme of a book right at the beginning, right? Like you don't read the first page of a story and say, oh, I got the theme. You usually get the theme at the end, right? After the problem has been solved. Okay? So the Wow Bus was about to go out of business. And then I think back to when Alina got the idea, I've got to raise money. We got to come up with a fundraiser. So then I would write, Alina decides she wants to raise money. So after Alina decided she wanted to raise money for WOW, not for herself, she organized a fundraiser with friends in the community. And lastly, they raised a lot of money to donate to WOW. So do you see how I kind of summarized what was, I said my theme and then I backed it up with examples from the story. Does everybody understand that? Yes, no, maybe so? Or y'all too busy writing? So this is just an example of what I would do. So I'm going to come around to see what your themes are, and I want to look to see how you backed your theme up with evidence from the source. Okay? Everyone should be starting to write in their boxes. Lexi, were you here for this story?
No.
You might want to take this home tonight and read it and then maybe do this tomorrow. Or do it. We're reading it again tomorrow, so if you want to wait till tomorrow. Because you have no clue what's going on. I don't know. I think we're going to get new characters. Give everybody a chance to read it. You got this. Okay. What you got, Ryan, so far? I like how you guys are using the characters' names. That shows me that you're using specific detail from the story. Paper? What's yours? Okay. Right, you got yours done? Sarah, you got yours done? It look good. Aaliyah, you want to get started? What's going on here? Aaliyah, are you reading? You don't remember it? Gotcha. All right. So continue working if you're still working. Now, if you're trying to read the story, then I didn't come check first. If you're trying to read the story, then you might have to do this for homework because we read it Monday. We went back through it yesterday. So you should know enough to make your thing. Alright, so go ahead and get your scissors and glue out really quick. We're going to put this in our reading notebook. And we're going to put it on page 38. Listen, guys. This is how you're going to cut it. Basically, just going to trim the edges. And honestly, y'all, you can cut off the title part, and you can just write that in on your, because on page 37, it's the power wow. Just scissors and glue. Even if you're not finished, go ahead and cut it out. I'll give you time to finish it later. You don't tell people that now. People work in their own pace. come around with the trash can or paper, you might want to get this other one paper. Not as cool. For everyone that's talking, I hope that you're getting your page cut out and glued in. And even when you get done, let's not start talking. Go ahead and glue it in. Come back. If it makes it easier, guys, you can cut off the title. You don't have to have it. You see how I put up here? I put it up there. So if you need, if instead of folding and stuff, you can just cut it off. What are you doing? Alright, so as we're finishing up, let's go back through our themes of the power of wow. We have some up here on the board. Help your community, give back to others, show kindness. Alright, what are some other ones that you came up with? Please share. Tyler? What did you write down on yours? Give back to others. Okay, that's one of the ones on the board. What are some other ones that you came up with, Sandra? Don't do it for yourself. Sean, what'd you come up with?
Be selfless.
Be selfless. Thomas, you got one?
It's nice to help somebody.
It's nice to help somebody. Helping people feels good. Okay? And do you just, like I asked earlier, do you just come up with the theme at the end? At the beginning of the story? Or
You get the thing when the problem solved.
Miss Mason. Okay, thank you. Sean, you're going home.
You have been blessed, God.
Alright. So if you write your theme, are you able to back it up with details?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
I'm doing it early.
Alright. So go ahead and close your reading notebooks. Get out social studies.